Apa itu tadi anjir? Encoding overload. PGA-nya nggak aku buat apa-apa loh. Serius? Kan? Belum mulai kan ya? Live-nya. Belum, masih lama. Masih semenit. Semenit itu pun masih nunggu nanti. Kok habis pula? Baca novel aja lah. 17. Janganlah. Novelnya lagi pas sedih-sedihnya bangsat. Nggak apa-apa sih. 17 nom. Kalau nangis kan nggak kelihatan. 17:6. Oh, udah mulai nih. Cap 100. Oh, dapat 2 ungu tuh. Kalau lagi hoki sih 3 ungu ya. Kita pindah ya. Ada soundnya nggak? Ada kan? Aman kok. Kan berarti ini sama rerunnya ya ini nanti. diumumin. Belum mulai, Cok. Itu tadi nggak ada soundnya, aku kira udah mulai. Prediksiku Riran Jingzuan. Harusnya. Ya lah, jangan SW lah. Resourceku udah habis. Full skip sih. Kayaknya ya kalau aku bilang sih ini kayak banner 1.2 1.1 ya. 1.1. Ada satu karakter penting ya kan. Tapi bentar, dulu tuh Luocha di 1 titik berapa sih? 2 apa 1? Oh, udah mulai. Surya udah kata, jangan, Cok, jangan. Akhirnya MC cowok, Cok.
Finest hand-picked, well-tied spring meets the chewiest brown sugar boba on
Dan
the
bilang
block.
MC-nya ini, maksudnya MC acara. Dan bilang MC acaranya bukan karakter barunya. Cok. Dia ganti pakai remote itu.
The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds. The effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos. The Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go live. Madam Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase. For further details, don't forget to tune in to our program's follow-up reporting. Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Skill setnya Wowo gimana nggak tahu dah. Nah, lihat dulu. Cuma kayaknya pasti skip sih.
Halo?
My name is Hua.
Bah.
Recent days, the
Halloween-nya udah lewat.
has reported an uptick in supernatural activity. With evil
Halloween-nya udah
spirits
lewat.
wreaking havoc across multiple locations, the Ten Lords Commission has assured citizens that it is thoroughly investigating all incidents. This program will be bringing you the latest as the story unfolds. For more details, stay tuned for the upcoming Haunted Cienjo special program.
Salah momen ini, Cok.
Bless you for choosing to dally here. Allow me to ask you, as a fellow entity of the universe, are you acquainted with the goddess Sidrilla?
Aduh, kok ya lihat ya. Buat orang yang nyari husbando tuh ini.
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
Cringe anjir.
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can. The beauty is eternal.
Hey, we made it. What's up, guys? Most haunted place in the
Ya, Winaven stream dong. Oh, free LC. Ya kan? Free LC tuh. Free LC S5 tuh.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt?
Oh, Kapten Huohua.
You can just call me Huohua.
Huohua jadi fase 2. Aku nggak kaget sih sebenarnya kalau Huohua fase 2.
Fate of humans means nothing to me.
Nah itu Shuei. Ya kalau Huo fase 2 aku nggak heran sih. Dia aja masih banyak di ini kan. Masih banyak di apa namanya? Masih banyak direvisi skill-skill ya. Jadi nggak heran. DB 9 7 kali 5 RK ya 3 kok 5. Cuma itu sih kalau Huo fase 2 ya, udah pasti fix. Emang skill setnya belum di apa? Udah di ubah-ubah pun masih belum balance itu skill kayaknya. Ayah, mending VA barunya lah.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace Media's Haunted Cienjo special program. I'm your ghostly host with the most, Albert. For today's episode, we've invited 2 special guests. Together, we'll be introducing you to the Cienjo's weirdest and most wonderful.
Hi everyone! I'm the Galactic Baseballer!
Speaking of weird and wonderful.
Hey guys, Grey Knife in here. It's an honor to be a guest on the 1.5 special program. I mean, Owlbird's Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Owlbird, did you unlock a new skin?
Itu aja jawab gua.
Naturally, an anchor of my standing needs to have the best wardrobe department in town. Now, as our audience will be well aware, the Cienjo
Tapi trailernya tadi
roaming the universe.
MC cewek loh.
Is filled with the unknown.
Cewa sih.
It should come as no surprise then that the Lafu has had its fair share of strange encounters. And speaking of strange, the trailer we just witnessed gave us a sneak peek into a place of mystery, evil, and ghost fire. Fixtral Garden.
I thought Fixtral Garden was just some old abandoned place on the Luofu. Why is it suddenly getting so much attention?
Allow me to explain. A while back, the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace
Jir, Luofu ini areanya banyak kebuka loh, banyak banget. Ngalahin Bilobok.
Yup. Fixtral Garden.
I see. Wait, what's a heliobi?
People say that the heliobi are the result of accumulated grievances. They can possess people, deceive the senses, affect the soul, and usurp the flesh. Those possessed exhibit bizarre
Malah lebih hype
behavior and
versi
restless
1.6-nya loh.
It's a truly
Gara-gara ini skip semua nih aku
The
kayak.
creation furnace wasn't exactly fragile. How could it just break?
Rumor has it, the Artisanship Commission's surveillance recorded a gray-haired figure in dark clothing.
Gray hair, dark clothing. Did they have a baseball bat?
Hey, don't pin this on me! The destruction of the creation furnace was a direct result of the Stellaron disaster. Right, Albert?
Beneran Mek alasannya? Enggak.
Tell us more
Karena
about
ya
Fixtral Garden.
di 1.5 nggak ada yang kubutuhin.
Has always been overflowing with yin energy, and the garden itself is littered with suppression towers, stone monoliths, and ancient trees. It's creepy enough in the day, but when the sun goes down, things get a whole lot creepier.
Cuma nanti aku pengen lihat rerunnya, fix. Rerunnya yang pengen gue lihat.
It's easy to lose your bearings. Since the heliobi moved in, it's probably the most dangerous place on the Luofu. Heliobi are experts when it comes to possession, and even the most experienced Wraith Wardens and Arumaton Spectral Envoys can become
musuh baru.
victims.
Di area baru ya.
You can't tell your friend from your enemy.
Side story jadinya.
Things tend to go south fast. If all that wasn't enough, they say that Mara-stricken members of the Ten Lords Commission
Yang kena
also
marah
belong
tuh.
to the garden. A word of advice: keep your wits about you.
Sounds like great streaming material
Bilang
to
SW 1.5.
me. I bet
Ya nggak
I can
apa-apa.
become the CNJO's #1 streamer in no time.
Funny you should mention. To most people, Fixtral Garden was always a strange and desolate place.
Kita nyimpen 2 kali PT malah kalau
Now
1.5.
that stories are beginning to circulate,
1.5 enggak, jadi jangan cok. 1.6 aja.
Recently, the Cienjo's
Urutin sama
online forums
rilis
have been
banner di
filled
awal
up with
aja, anjir.
posts describing supernatural phenomena in Fixtral Garden. Everything from self-playing violins
Bentar.
to the wailing cries of vengeful ghosts.
Eh.
Unsurprisingly, Cienjo fans of the supernatural are
Ini
loving
masuk
every second.
main
In my
story.
experience, forums aren't exactly the most reliable news sources.
Ugh, who cares if some of it's false?
Lofu kan kita udah selesai.
I can't afford to miss. Trailblazer, what do you think? Want to start a ghost hunting squad with me?
Jadi,
Fire-breathing,
oh,
cry-band
bener-bener jadi
performances,
canon
headstand,
side story-nya ya?
Spear deflection, sword juggling, and boulder smashing weren't enough, huh? Now you're an expert in ghost hunting?
Who said I was an expert?
Trailblazer
I just have a lot of
continuance
transferable
available
skills,
tuh.
That's all.
Well, you better hope so.
Berarti masuknya main story kan?
Speaking of which, in the brand new version 1.5 Trailblaze Continuance, a Foxian Tale of the Hunted, the ghost hunting squad will be responsible for chasing down Heliobi, purging evil, resolving crises, and protecting the Cienjo. A Foxian Tale of the Hunted is divided into 5 chapters and starts off with the ghost hunting squad facing an unusual danger and Sojourner's ghastly referee. Once this chapter is complete, the story
Iya, bener.
continues to unfold with twins, Precipient, Sword Essence, and Foxian Dream.
Ini balik ini mah.
Huh? We'll be
Kayak
topping
waktu
Cienjo internet searches in no time.
Event ini loh, museum Belobok itu loh.
We were on the same wavelength.
In addition to Trailblaze Continuance, and together with Miss Gwen Knifin,
Cuma ini kayaknya masuk canon dah ini.
facing Fixtral Garden dangers in both Lawfu Urban Legends and Ghost Hunting Squad missions.
Cool.
Oh, and I almost
Kalau
forgot
bicara
to
sama
mention,
Arwan Mei.
during the Ghost Hunting Squad's Fixtral Exploration,
Ya karena kita emang udah nggak butuh karakter yang dirilis sekarang.
posting threads is a great way to create discussion
Nggak ada yang kita
among
butuhin.
Cienjo netizens and fans of the supernatural.
I can't wait. We're
Yeah.
gonna get the whole Cienjo talking. Seriously, this is once in a lifetime material. We gotta plug it for everything it's got. I'm talking daily
Itu in-game
updates,
ya?
community engagement, all that good stuff. Once you get enough momentum, the
Oh
fan
ya
base
bener kan, ya
grows
bener.
itself.
Jadi kayak
Social
event
media startup
museum
is
kemarin
finally
ini.
on the horizon.
Oh, you know, Miss
Ya ini museum kemarin ini.
There's always room for creative talents at the IBM, and I don't want to toot my own horn or
Mirip.
anything, but I've introduced a lot of big names in the company.
Terus dapat Lycon free kan S5 tuh.
Thanks, Albert.
LC bintang 4
I'm afraid
S5.
I'm too invested in the Cienjo for now, though. Good to
Efeknya
know
apa ya?
there's
Nanti
an
dikasih
offer
tahu
on
nggak
the
sih?
table.
Let's go.
Harusnya dikasih tahu sih.
But here's my card if you ever want a collab. Just give me a shout.
Deal. Now, where were we? Oh, socials. Increasing your account's popularity
Banyak aja
level
dong.
allows you to
Sama
unlock
aja sih
more
kayaknya.
stories and events.
Kalau
Your
sini
ghost
Hility
hunting
nggak
skills
tahu.
will only improve as you unlock more suppression towers and take on new challenges.
Not to mention, by completing
Abundance.
limited time missions,
Tuh.
Trailblazers can obtain the event
Abundance.
icon, hey, over here. What do you think, Guilings? Let's give it up
Oh,
for Guilings
ya ini free.
Woo!
LC free yang bisa naikin max
Still,
HP.
I hope the ghost hunting
Efeknya
squad is up
naikin
to
max
the job.
HP.
Sounds like
Jadi
we'll have a
buat
lot on our plate.
Don't worry.
karakter Abundance yang butuh max HP ini bagus karena nggak ada kan selain LC-nya si siapa? Siapa namanya? Bailu yang naikin max HP.
Nobody does it like the Ten Lords. But despite the reputation,
Buat Huwo kayaknya ini.
shrouded in a
Enggak
certain
lah.
amount of mystery.
Huwo itu bagus di LC-nya, LC signaturnya, karena bisa nge-buff satu tim.
Well, before you get too excited, I'd spend some time getting to know your assignee. The 10 lords have dispatched a trainee judge to assist the ghost hunting squad in investigating the Fixture Garden situation.
Trainee, huh?
Itu apa
As
buat
long
Abu
as they're
dan sekelas?
confident in their
Iya.
abilities.
Yeah, about that.
Yang udah nggak aku pakai. Udah ada Fuxuan kan? Bayi lu udah masuk bangku cadangan. Tapi kita bahas Huo dulu loh.
Huo is a wind-type character following the path of abundance.
Kita bahas Huo dulu loh.
Judge of the 10 Lords Commission.
Wait,
Huh?
is her tail on fire? Those are the spookiest looking flames I've ever seen.
Huo masuk satu.
Does being on fire help with ghost hunting?
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing.
Nah iya, fase 1 tuh.
To doubt her credentials?
How did this little girl become a judge in the first place?
Good question. Huo is essentially a magnet for evil. Something that comes in super handy for the 10 Lords Commission. They couldn't believe their luck.
Sounds qualified.
Of course.
Suara aku lebih gede daripada videonya nggak sih?
Is to bring the
Kalau
best
nggak aku deketin mic-nya.
Still, to her, Huo's unique skill set isn't exactly a blessing. People say she has the worst luck on the CN show. Always running into ghosts, tripping over thin air, you know the deal.
Well, if I spent my life running into ghosts, I'd probably fall over a lot too.
I remember one of my Guilings had the same problem. Lucky for her, one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
And we're getting
Huo
sidetracked.
pengganti Luocha.
Anyway, I only told you
Nggak
half
sih.
the story. Bad luck,
Luocha itu
evil attraction,
pasti
call what you
positif
like.
SP.
It all
Simpelnya kayak gitu. Huo tuh nggak bisa positif SP.
Oh?
When Huo was a little younger,
Maksudnya nggak bisa selalu positif. Sedangkan kalau Luocha itu pasti selalu positif SP. Jadi kalau buat gantiin nggak sih. Bener, gantiin yang nggak punya Luocha. Nah itu baru bener. Yang nggak punya Luocha digantiin Huo bener itu bener.
Get it? So Huo is
Kalau itu aku nggak protes.
a 10 Lords guinea pig.
Itu
I
fake.
think Herda had a similar fate planned for me.
That may have been part of it. However, the 10 Lords realized that Huo had the ability to pacify the monster. Naturally, anyone able to wield the power of a heliobus was seen as a potential weapon of war.
But she's just a baby! How could a scared little Foxian girl ever take on the responsibilities of the 10 Lords?
Oh, Huo was well aware she's just scared of cat. That's why she watches so many horror versions to train her courage. I guess you could call that fighting fear with fear. You're all weak, y'all.
If that actually worked, I'd have joined the Stellaron Hunters already.
Practicality aside, Huo's willingness to confront her shortcomings is a true sign of professionalism. Not to mention, having spent more than a few years in the company of a heliobus, she's had to develop her own tricks for banishing evil. Huo's basic attack, Banner Stormcaller,
basic
deal
attack.
wind damage to a single target.
Kind of looks like her tail is the one making the decisions.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection, Huo bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to...
Heal tapi kayak blast, efeknya blast. Jadi
Tail spiritual
di sekitar target aslinya juga bisa ke heal.
Oh, so that's what a heliobus looks like.
No
Itu yang bikin OP. Ultinya bisa nge-regen sambil nge-heal.
When under the influence of her tail, Huo has a
Regen
few special talents.
energi
Using
maksudnya.
her skill, she receives sacrifice life. Sacrifice life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice! Not bad for a trainee, huh? This ghost hunting squad's gonna kick butt!
That's not all. Huo's technique, Fiend Impeachment of Evil, sends her enemies into a horror-struck state.
Dibuat lari musuhnya, Cok.
When attacking a horror-struck enemy, there's a chance of reducing their attack.
Reduce attack pula. Wah.
Nice moves, Huo. Still not getting judge vibes though.
Hey, easy on the trainee. Of course, when you're dealing with Helioba, the
Cok,
more
dia yang
judges, the
dia yang penakut
That's
malah
why the
dia
10
bikin
Lords
takut
appointed a
musuhnya, Cok.
seasoned veteran to bring up the
Tekniknya.
rear. I'm talking about none other than Hanya.
Oh, berarti hanya wow jadi satu. Fase 1 langsung 2 karakter baru ya.
Hanya is a netherworld judge of the Ten Lords Commission. She's a physical type character, following the path of harmony.
Ah, I remember that face. I saw her on the Return to Darkness light cone.
Correctamundo. Rumor has it, she's one of 2 sisters dedicated to the work of the Ten Lords. She's responsible for predicting karmic offenses and recording corresponding judgments. Or to be more precise, Hanya reads the karmic sins of criminals and uses her oracle brush to record their punishments. She's good at her job and takes it super seriously. In the Ten Lords Commission, her reputation precedes her.
Sounds
Okay.
like a 10 Lord celebrity.
She's put in the hours, that's for sure. In order to determine their sins, Hanya reads the memories of the Mara struck in the form of dreams.
Cool. Sounds like our ghost hunting squad just found its guiding light. No offense,
Tapi
Squawhua, but
OP
those
karena
sound
sengaja
like
dan bisa cleanse.
Hey,
Ulti bisa kasih energi heal, tapi dia nggak bisa heal tanpa pakai SP. Ya makanya aku bilang kalau dia gantiin Locha itu nggak bisa.
during her basic attack, Hanya
Bener,
uses
dia
her
gantiin
oracle
orang yang nggak punya
to
Locha.
assault the enemy
Nah,
during
itu baru
physical
bener.
damage to a single target.
She really lives by the pen is mightier than the sword, huh? I'll get my coat.
In addition to dealing physical damage to a single target, Hanya's skills, Samsara Lot, can inflict them with a burdened state.
Ooh, is that
Langsung dapat
Hanya's way
SP
of
tuh.
marking enemies prior
Tuh kan.
to sentencing?
Pretty much.
Nah, itu yang pengen ku karena apa ya? Kenapa aku pengen gachahannya sih itu doang ya. Bisa ke trigger 3 kali kalau nggak salah.
When the going gets tough, Hanya's got your buff.
Hanya's ultimate, Ten Lords Decree,
Oh.
all shall obey. Can
Bisa
increase
ngeregen
speed
2
and
langsung?
attack for a single ally.
Tapi gimana caranya dia ngeregen 2 langsung tuh tadi?
She immediately launches an attack and inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5,
Walah, stagnan baru.
Shape of Perdition will appear within the Fixtural Garden map on the Cienjo Lafu. Complete the challenge to obtain new physical ascension materials.
Badan yang user nih wajib gacha.
Will also be welcoming
Cuma jeleknya ultinya
corrosion
buffnya
and
attack sama speed sih.
Complete the challenge
Oh,
to obtain 2 brand
relik
new
baru.
cavern relics.
Di saat kita pas dapat double relic sekarang.
Brand new incinerated to ashes. Woo! Well, that just about brings us to the
Oh.
final sections of
Relic baru langsung dirilis di fase 1.
Huh? Already? This program isn't nearly haunted enough for my liking. Where are all the ghost stories? You know, beautiful foxy and spirits knocking on your door at midnight? That kind of thing.
I think you're
Kelemahannya hanya itu ya,
thinking of a
buffnya di ulti. Dia naikin attack sama speed. Sedangkan kalau kita pakai danheng, kita nggak pengen danheng tuh speednya tinggi-tinggi ya kan. Jadi kelemahannya itu doang sih.
following commercial.
Kecuali kalian emang nggak pakai bronya gitu di tim danheng,
Hey,
itu boleh lah.
sick and tired of the daily grind? Had enough of running errands?
Tapi kalau kalian pakai bronya di tim danheng kayak percuma aja gitu.
Cheering voices. How about increased self-confidence and a sense of pride?
HT8
We have an opportunity for you. The
B.
Boulder Town Martial Exhibition is now
X
open for
7
registration.
CL
Put yourself to the test by
89.
challenging the best. This event will once again be hosted by Scott Business Alliance. Scott Business Alliance, made for the champions. In order to bring our audience a brand new experience, this event will be adopting a simultaneous exhibition format. Use your fists to prove your worth. Enter I am the ultimate
Relic
fighter.
baru siapa? Belum tahu lah. Ini nanti bakal dibahas pasti ini nanti.
Boulder Town's new fighting star.
Untung udah nabung botol energi dari BP buat farm dot relic. Nyantai aja sih.
A stellar Shadow Seeker recruitment announcement. March 7th, member of the Nameless has put out a cordial invitation for anyone able to restore her photographs to the way she remembers them. The images in question were inexplicably damaged. I lost all kinds of cool pictures. Beautiful scenery, strange encounters, you name it. There's a big reward for anyone that can help me restore the images. Actions.
Kau bisa farming relik baru kalau buat Kafka sama si ini jadinya. Kafka sama si Clara. Cuma nggak tahu nanti Clara bakal harus ganti relik atau enggak sih. Tuh planar baru. Musuhnya Yan King akhirnya.
Please head to the most mysterious place in the universe, Herda's office. Test participants will be rewarded with a brand new Patagonia land of the dreams and
woi, sepil lah efeknya, cok. Disepil efeknya, anjir.
Good news.
Imaginary weakness lagi. Wah, easy lah. Buat yang punya Danheng easy lah ya.
It's the version you know and love. Let the computer do the hard work for 3 minutes and get your hands on double rewards together with Argenti. One must explore the essence of beauty to appreciate the depth of chivalry.
Berarti planar enggak planar baru berarti masuknya fase 2 ya?
Welcome to Inner Astral Peace Media's second special program, Legend of Cosmic Beauty. In today's program, we will be introducing a new friend of the universe.
Yo, how's my favorite audience doing?
Ya, fase 2.
Great to see you. We've hardly been gone, and Albert here's already had another wardrobe change.
Perhaps you didn't get the memo. But we're about to be discussing
Ini ku udah full loh. Apa namanya?
Time to get fancy. So, without further ado,
Immersive ku udah full. Kau mau kasih itu di fase 2 masa iya?
Argenti.
Ya, musuhnya Kumbang. Padahal Kumbang nggak ada itu loh, elemen weakness fisikalnya loh. Fix. Nah, scam kalian sama game ini, cok.
Argenti is a physical type character following the path of erudition. As a devoted admirer of Adrilla the Beauty,
Cok, Guinavennya hilang anjir.
and extolling their name.
Ah, so the simulated universe occurrences Curio, Robe of the Beauty, and Knights of Beauty to the rescue. They're obviously related to the Knights, right? Running into the Knights of Beauty while testing the simulated universe is always a blessing. Those guys are a lifeline in a tight spot. Especially when I can't get enough path resonance.
Treating people with courtesy, helping others as a matter of principle, and offering sincere praise to all things in the universe. Such is the code of conduct that Argenti lives by. In the simulated universe, not every helping hand is benevolent, but those provided by the Knights are beyond question.
Aduh, lanang plus gondrong.
Be blessed for all eternity.
Apa ini? Erudition mayoritas rambut merah semua nih.
What was that planar fissure and Garden of Plenty commercial all about?
Well, Argenti magnanimously answered our call and agreed to appear in our commercial as a corporate ambassador. Oh, and I nearly forgot our end of the
Wah, Miho nggak di sini ya. Oh.
The IPM acknowledges that Adrilla the Beauty.
Himeko ada ya temennya nih Himeko.
Albert, what did you get yourself into?
Himekonya Miho E2, cok.
Just a little two-way
Anjir lah.
Okay. Kinda TMI. But I still don't really understand the concept of the beauty.
Allow me to explain. Adrilla's beauty permeates everything. Take Argenti for example.
Kamu menaruh ekspektasi terlalu tinggi terhadap Argenti.
All of it stems from his pursuit.
Ke erudition lebih tepatnya tuh. Ke eruditionnya bukan ke Argentinya sih. Gak ada apa ya? Gak ada yang bener-bener OP, cok. Erudition tuh.
His skill, just as hereby blooms, can deal physical damage to all enemies.
Nice! Man, I wish I looked that elegant in combat.
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique, triggering different effects depending on the amount of energy consumed. Such is
itu nyerang semua ya?
of Adrilla. When consuming a small
skillnya nyerang semua?
Argenti's ultimate For in this garden supreme beauty bestows.
Ini ulti keduanya.
Damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's
Oh iya,
ultimate
AOE
becomes
semua.
merit bestowed and my
Terus ulti satunya
which
apa?
deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much energy to release?
That's not all. Argenti's talent, Sublime Object, can
Oh,
allow
sama,
Argenti
cuma
to
damage-nya yang
regenerate additional
beda.
energy and obtain a stack of self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh, so the more self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks. Or, to put it another way, Argenti needs to attack as many enemies as possible. The greater the number of enemies, the faster his energy regeneration, and the stronger his combat.
Exactly.
Oh.
Stronger combat, faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition vibes. I'm here for it.
Argenti's technique, Manifesto of Purest Virtue, can daze enemies within a set range. Dazed enemies are unable to launch attacks.
Oh.
Attacking a dazed enemy to enter
Bisa nge-stun,
combat
Cuk.
not only deals damage to all enemies, but also regenerates Argenti's energy.
Woo! Argenti is kind of handsome. I'm feeling a little dazed myself.
They say looks can kill. That's true. That Argenti
Langsung ada
fans
companion
are in for a
mission-nya
fatal
bola.
surprise in version 1.5. In Night of Universal Hallucinations, Trailblazers will
Berarti nanti
encounter
kita tahu lah
Argenti
MOC 1.5 ya. Kemungkinan
Wait a second. A wash a what?
gimmicknya itu gimmick
I shower every day.
momennya bakal keluar terus kayak
Have you never asked
apa?
yourself,
Yang
how
Luofu
did
itu,
Astral Express
yang
stay
stack
so
ke-6
clean and
ya kan, itu kan terus-terusan keluar tuh. Mungkin gimmicknya bakal kayak gitu. Soalnya kalau mereka bilang makin banyak musuh yang ada, Argenti damage-nya makin tinggi, terus regen energinya makin kenceng. Jadi kemungkinan gimmicknya kayak gitu sih.
We're getting off topic. All you need to know is that the encounter with Argenti is one of excitement and wonder. And a little bird tells me he's set for a showdown with the entire crew.
I don't get it. Why are we always
Kamu masih nggak tertarik sama ini loh, damage dealer setelah punya Danheng sama Jingliu, kayak nggak tertarik sama yang lain aku, Cok.
What you meant
Serius.
to say was a chivalrous display
Bingung
of
gitu loh.
gentlemanly fortitude.
Kayak damage dealer tuh udah nggak ada yang bagus lagi setelah punya mereka.
Those who he deeply respects.
Ah, you mean that the illustrious galactic base
Yang juga ada E2 plus signature LC, makanya trauma sama rambut merah.
Anyway, with the driller's blessing,
Apakah bisa jadi pengganti Danheng? Enggak sih, nggak akan. Elemennya udah beda, Cok.
First off, during the first phase of version 1.5 in the
Loh.
character event warp,
Hanyanya mana?
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character
What?
swap.
Yours, my favorite scaredy cat trainee judge.
During the
Saat di
second phase
HSR-nya
of
pada
version
jomok.
1.5,
Ya emang
we'll be
skip,
welcoming
Cok. Skip
two
semua.
character event warps.
Why?
Thorns of
Kenapa hanya di
Trailblazers can
Argenti?
obtain the
Wah,
limited
dah,
5-star
Cok.
character Argenti.
Ah, our knight in shining armor.
Nah lo,
Meanwhile,
mampus
in
kau yang
Track Zero,
no,
the face of Silver Wolf will be joining the war. The 4-star character Anya, who will be appearing in both
Wah.
the aforementioned second phase
Wah.
character event wars.
Wah,
Long time no see, Silverwolf.
no way, no
I wonder
way,
if her game accounts are
no.
You want to ask her the
No.
next time, Monsieur?
You first.
Stellar Jetku habis.
Time to
Tidak.
take a look at
Aduh.
version 1.5's light cones. In the first phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone,
Chop.
Night of Fright, will be boosted. While in the second phase of version 1.5, the 5-star light cone, an instance before gaze, will enter the light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone, Incessant Rain, will be
Kambing, kambing.
All aboard.
The train is about to make the jump. And here's some other cool stuff. Starting from 1.5 within the team selection and character ascension screens, every character will have
Mampus abang.
brand new voice
Santai, bisa 1 kali PT aku. Coba ya tau lah. Kemarin SW aku 1 kali PT juga loh cumanan. Cuma nggak dapet. Sekarang SW rerun juga cuma bisa 1 kali PT. Wow, udah
If
Cok.
a character's already fully ascended, can we
Dah
still
ini
do
kalau 1 kali PT nggak dapet dah nggak jodoh Cok sama SW anjir lah.
you can listen back at any time. Here's something else. In version 1.5 will also be seen.
Gas Monthly BP. Gak usah kekejar itu. Fase 2 dia juga soalnya.
To check which friends have visited the Express. The guest book has a record and
Satu kali PT doang kekejar itu.
Such a neat idea.
Additionally, the Forgotten Hall will also be receiving updates in 1.5. First up, in Forgotten Hall Combat, Trailblazers can now choose to re-challenge.
Re-challenge?
It's like this. If things aren't going too smooth when challenging a certain stage, Trailblazers can choose to return to the Forgotten Hall map and restart the challenge.
Finally!
When challenging, previously used technique points are replenished.
Finally!
A chance to plan your main technique strategy, perhaps.
Wah!
And I almost forgot to
Ini
mention, stopping
KOL
and
yang
restarting
ini
challenge
nih.
in the second half of a stage
The best
doesn't mean you
KOL
have to
buat
redo the first
wah
half.
ada cok buat emoce the best KOL itu.
When entering the Forgotten Hall,
Ya usah
the
ngulang dari
combat lineup
awal.
for each stage is now remembered.
The best KOL.
Regardless of whether you met with victory or defeat, your previous lineup will be waiting for you on the preparation screen. No need for manual selection.
Now that's
Kesimpan sekarang.
update.
Line up tiap
Wait for Trailblazers
setek
to
emoce.
give it all a spin. The
Apa cuma Forgotten Hall
is an
itu?
important system within the game.
Emoce termasuk lah ya harusnya.
Rolled out, so stay tuned for future versions.
Wah itu KOL paling enak
Looks like
sih.
It's time for our final redemption code. See you on the other side, Trailblazers.
Best KOL lah itu. Itu wah best KOL itu. Dah nggak perlu takut-takut mati di emoce lagi nih. The best KOL. Nggak ada tiket 10 full ya bang? Ada pasti. Nanti waktu bahas event. Salah cok.
Hey folks, I'm back.
Me too.
Me three.
Salah cok.
Good to see you
Kodenya.
again, Trailblazer.
What? 6B, 9B, BFPK, 58 Ki 5. Oh, nggak ada 5-nya, cok. sorry. Kurang 5. 6. Ngapain aku 65 cok 58. Oke. Lanjut.
I'm so ready for a spooky stream.
Sign me up. As for me, it was all about those unique characters. Huohuo's tale backstory, Hanya's 10 lords expertise, and Argenti's mysterious search for the beauty. Can't wait to see them in person.
Sesat
Couldn't have
kodenya.
put it better myself.
Salah ketik cok.
And with that, Trailblazers,
5 sama 6
I bid you
sebelahan.
a peaceful onward journey. Thank you for supporting the IBM.
Nih.
And that's not the only thing to love in
I was just getting.
In version
Oh.
1.5,
10 kali
Trailblazers
pull.
can get their hands on 10 warps through the check-in event.
There it is.
Heck yeah!
Gotta love.
Lah udah selesai. Gitu doang. Udah 40 menit sih. Ya udah sih itu doang.
Well, before
Bang itu cuma bisa re-challenge di emoce atau semua? Emoce doang.
you get too excited,
Tadi bilangnya
I'd spend
konten
some
Forgotten
time
Hall
getting to
soalnya.
know your assignee.
I had a similar fate planned for me. Kind of looks like her tail is the one making the decisions.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection,
Cok, kakinya gemeter cok bubu.
a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to surrender?
Huohuo's ultimate tail spiritual domination can regenerate allies' energy and increase their attack.
Oh, so that's what a heliobus looks like.
No wonder it took the 10 Lords' commission to seal it away.
When under the influence of her tail, Wuo has a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice Life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh? This ghost hunting squad's gonna kick butt.
That's not all. What? When they use their ultimate, receive Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice Life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh?
Oh, oke. Jadi kayak fieldnya Danheng. Tapi aktifnya itu ketika mereka masuk ke turnnya. Sedangkan kalau si Eiko Danheng Luocha. Sedangkan kalau Luocha itu kalian harus nyerang dulu baru nge-heal kan. Tapi kalau ini kalian masuk ke turn karakter lain itu langsung nge-heal. Jadi bedanya kayak gitu. Cuma tetap nggak bisa positif SP. 2 turn sekali harus pakai heal berarti tetap. Sedangkan kalau Luocha dia udah fix bisa positif SP terus.
Scaring away your enemies. Nice moves, Wolf.
Buat Argenti nggak usah dibahas lah ya. Ngapain, cok? Hanya ini regionnya ini bisa 1 bisa 2 soalnya aku yang bingung.
Guiding light. No offense, Hua, but those sound
Udah selesai karena nabrak live bensin. Walah. Ya bukannya beda kantor ya? Satu perusahaan tapi kan beda ini manajemen.
Hanya uses her Oracle Brush to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single target.
She really lives by the pen is mighty.
Tapi hanya ada di bannernya SW loh. Gak apa-apa lah, gak apa-apa. Not bad. Di bannernya SW tapi dia.
I'll get my coat.
In addition to dealing physical damage to a single target.
Cuma nanti lihat lah, eidolon kuncinya di berapa masalahnya.
Ooh, is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflicting
Luocha masih terbaik buat para char destruction yang boros HP.
increased damage
Iya
on
sih.
enemies marked with
Nggak, lebih ke arah SP-nya sih.
If that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a
Jadi
set amount of
kita
attacks
bisa
on the
pakai
enemy
karakter
marked
yang
with
boros
burn, they
SP itu
recover a
lebih
skill
banyak.
point.
When the going gets tough, Hanya's got your buff.
Hanya's ultimate.
By the way, kita di titik ini masih belum tahu ya. Si Huo bakal scale HP atau attack. Padahal biasanya dijelasin loh.
Lord's decree, all shall obey. Can increase speed and attack.
Luocha dulu
for a
dijelasin
single
deh kalau nggak salah. Scalingnya
When
dia
Hanya
apa.
uses her technique during exploration, she immediately launches an attack and inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that is burden. And if that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a set amount of attacks on an enemy marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
When the going gets tough,
Enemy marked with burden,
Itu bisa langsung nambah 2 tuh SP-nya. Padahal hanya cuma bisa ngemark ya kan. Ngemark itu ke 1 musuh. Tapi ini bisa dapat 2. Gara-gara satunya mati kan. Cuma kan kalau satunya mati tanpa mark, karena marknya kan ada di sini nih. Kayaknya marknya di sini dah, nggak tahu dah. Kalau ada mark, masih ada sisa mark, terus dia mati, dia bakal regen tuh tambah 1 lagi, jadinya 2. Tapi kalau nggak mati, dia regennya cuma 1. Nah ini marknya itu di mana ini? Yang kurang tahu ini. Katanya HP, ya nggak tahu lah. Dari desain awal aja udah diganti banyak itu soalnya Huo.
they recover a skill point.
Tinggal tunggu waktu rilisnya aja sih.
Hanya's got your buff.
Hanya's ultimate, 10 Lord's decree, all shall obey. Can increase speed and attack for a single ally.
Ya, naikin attack sama speed jadi agak kurang kalau kita pakein hanya ke Danheng sebenarnya. Kecuali Danheng kita nggak kita mainin sama bronya ya. Bisa
Uses
bagus.
her technique during exploration. She immediately launches an attack and inflicts
Mungkin kayak Ting Yun, Danheng, satunya sustain, loca ataupun si siapa? Muksuan bakal bagus ya kan. Oh, kalau kita pakai si siapa Tingyun juga ke timnya Danheng. Danheng bener-bener SP-nya wah. SP-nya nggak akan boros, nggak akan kerasa boros si Danheng, yakin aku.
Burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy
Cuma tabrakan ya? Buffnya Tingyun sama si ini hanya bakal tabrakan nggak ya? Gue sekali nge-speed rest-nya dia ada speed HP dan efek rest. Wah, ada speed-nya yang bagus tuh.
Budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5, the new stagnant shadow, shape of perdition, dashes.
Oh iya, reliknya belum kita kasih tahu ya efeknya apa aja.
Final sections of
Scale-nya, proporsionalnya juga berapa kita nggak tahu.
Already? This program isn't nearly haunted enough for my liking.
Sounds new, fighting star.
Walah, Boulderton ini lagi. Mau tinju-tinjuan lagi kita. Apa ini? Ini game mulai kehabisan event kah?
Secret recruitment announcement. Actions speak louder than words. Miss March's memories are in your head.
Ini event kita kayak balik flashback gitu katanya ke memorinya si Mitsuki. Wah, bertanda apa? Main story-nya Mitsuki nih.
Madam Herda of the Genius Society is about to launch unlimited beta testing for the newly developed simulated Universe World 8. Participants will have their costs covered and progress
lumayan
saved
tuh.
for future iterations. In order to participate in the is about to launch unlimited beta testing for the newly developed simulated Universe World 8.
First reward-nya lumayan, Cok. 2 tiket standar sama 2 Hirta tuh.
Participants will have their costs covered and
Lumayan.
progress saved for future iterations. In order to
Buat Super
participate
Impotion
in this offline confidential
LC.
beta test, please pause planar ornaments. What are you waiting for? Get tested. Good news. The planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events are
Terus
about to
habis
begin.
itu
It's the version you know and love. Obtain the limited 5-star character
ini
My favorite scaredy cat trainee judge.
During the second phase of version 1.5, we'll be welcoming 2
Cok,
character event
berarti-
in Thorns of Scented Crown. Character Han.
bannernya SW busuk semua buat aku. Hah? Links gak butuh, ya kan? Asta udah E6. Udah, Cok. Wah. Kenapa nggak karakter lain Sampo gitu? Sama-sama Nilhiti, kenapa harus Asta gitu? Aduh, Asta tuh udah sering banget dah perasaan kayaknya. Masuk lagi loh. Kenapa nggak Yukong? Ya kan? Kenapa nggak Yukong? Jangan karakter lama lah, karakter yang baru-baru lah. 2 karakter baru loh, Link sama ini udah keluar loh. Yukong lah sekalian biar value bannernya tuh tinggi gitu, anjir. B4 ya di banner bawah jelek bener, iya. Gak ada yang kubutuhin juga.
Who will be appearing in
Tingyun juga, Tingyun aja gak apa-apa. Tingyun udah sering keluar, aku masih belum main masalah ya, anjir lah.
the aforementioned second phase character event warps.
Long time no see, Silverwolf. I wonder if her game accounts are doing any better.
You wanna ask her the next time?
Ini Silverwolf cuma bisa 1 kali PT pula aku.
Now, it's time to take a look at version 1.5's light cones.
Bongkar
In the
mana
first
ya?
phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone, Night of Fright, will be boosted. While in the second phase of version 1.5, the 5-star light cone and instance before gaze will enter the light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star
Wah,
light
Cok,
cone
jangan lah,
will
jangan kasih aku rate of SB lagi lah, wajir lah.
selection and character ascension screen. Every character will have brand new voice
This is a
lines.
different kind of arena.
Promoted again?
Oh,
Is that good or
tiap kalian
Is that what?
tiap kalian ngeklik karakternya mau efek apapun itu, kayak naikin level terus milih karakter tadi di tim, bakal ada voice-nya sekarang. Jadi ada interaksi.
So cute. Wait, if a character's already fully ascended, can we still hear their line?
We got you covered. All audio lines get saved in the index. You can listen back at any time. Here's something else. In version 1.5, we'll also be seeing a guest book feature update. If trailblazers are ever curious to check which friends have visited the Express, the guest book has a record and message booth when challenging a certain stage.
Terus ini ya yang terakhir, KOL buat Forgotten Hall, MOC. Jadi kalian bisa restart challenge-nya.
Technique points are replenished. A chance to replan your maze technique strategy, perhaps. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, stopping and restarting a challenge in the second half of a stage doesn't mean you have to redo the first half.
Nah, bener. Jadi kalian kalau fuck up di set 2, kalian ngulangnya bakal di set 2 doang. Set satunya kalau udah lewat kalian nggak akan ngulang. Ya, best KOL fix. Terus sekarang ya tiap stack line up yang udah kalian pakai bakal ke save. Ya ini best KOL sih kalau aku bilang.
Your previous lineup will be waiting for you on the preparation screen. No
Nice. Aku sukanya, kadang aku suka bingung tim yang pernah aku pakai soalnya.
The Forgotten Hall is an important.
Gila ini best KOL sih.
Updates will continue to be rolled out, so stay tuned for future versions. Well, looks like it's time for our final redemption code.
Terus
See
kalau
you
itu
on the other side, Trailblazers.
ini redemption kode. Udah selesai ya berarti. Oke. Jadi kayak gitu untuk spesial programnya ya. Dah rerun SW cok. Dah. Itu fuck up. Fuck up. Wah udah cok. Aduh rerun SW bangsat. Cuma bisa satu kali PT pula. Aku udah nggak pernah red off nih ya kan. Tiba-tiba banner SW. Wah udah cok lemes ini aku cok. Ini aku ada simpen 3 kali. Ini udah selesai. Kan? Terus yang di sini aku udah berapa multi? Wah udah enggak cok. Ya ini yang ke-10 ya udah ngulang dari 0 pula. Wah udah cok. Ulang dari 0 cok. Masa iya 2 kali banner SW nanti nggak dapet. Wah udah cok lemes ini aku fix. All in lagi nih kayaknya sampai SJ 0 sampai bannernya hilang. Tapi nextnya Ruan Mei masalahnya. Aduh. Wah. Oh no. Iya juga, cok. Nextnya Ruan Mei loh. Untung fase 2 sih tapi. Aku nunggu spesial program aja lah, baru mutusin gacha dah. Ya, kayaknya nunggu spesial program 16 aja dah, baru gacha. Iya, cok. Lupa aku, cok. Ada Ruan Mei di nextnya, cok. Ah, dah, cok. Bangke. Wah sulit makanya. Udah cok. Anjir. Kok gini banget ya? Tersiksa ini aku. Aku udah ada 2 ini. Cok, wah bangke banget sih ini. Kok bisa gini sih tiba-tiba? Kok buyer ini? Besok SW, nextnya lagi ada si ini Ruan Mei. Nah, lihat skill setnya Ruan Mei dulu lah nanti. Anjir lah. Bangke bener. Di saat habis-habisan buat gacha LC-nya Jing Liu dikasih ginian ya. Oke, anyway lah. Thank you ya semuanya yang udah mampir dan nemenin dan nonton. Kita bakal ketemu lagi di next live ya. aku lemes sih sumpah. Ini gara-gara special program ini. Ya, SW aku bakal lihat sekali lagi aku bakal lihat di special program 1T6 dulu. Kita lihat skill setnya buat si Ruan Mei dulu ya. Baru kita mutusin gacha SW atau enggak. Anyway, sekali lagi thank you semuanya. Kita ketemu lagi di next live. Goodbye guys dan happy weekend ya. Bye bye.